Back in the summer, I'd get up and be keen to go out into the workshop. But as the seasons change, so do my levels of motivation. It'd be all too easy to sit drinking tea and watching YouTube videos.
Market which appear to have many of the same features as those saws that are available at a much higher price point. So in this video, we have the
Stop distracting me, Keith.
But I need to be making videos, not watching them. So I've taken to getting out first thing in the morning for a walk. I'm spoilt for choice of places to go near me. In 10 minutes in one direction I can walk to the canal, or technically it's known as a drain, but it seems rude calling it that to me. Getting the heart rate up a bit and a bit of fresh air is definitely starting to help, but what also helps is more tea. But I like to mix it up. And if I don't want to do this walk, I can go 10 minutes in the other direction and I'm in a completely different landscape, out onto the Cambridgeshire Fens. It's a wetland with lots of wildlife and it floods in the winter, so I've got to make the most of it while I can. Today though, I'm going to head a little further afield to a little nature reserve. This is one of my favourite spots. It feels like a secret place that no one knows about. You hardly ever see another soul here. I find walking to be a great start to the day, as it gets me moving. It gets my heart rate up, which warms me up. It gives me time to think and plan. I often come up with ideas or refine them for a project while I'm having a little wander around. I get to see lots of wildlife and nature, and it's nice just to be out and not staring at the same four walls. And of course, we're all told to keep active and get those steps in. This is a beautiful spot, but there's something else going for it. Most people think it detracts from it, but for me, it's a bonus. And that's right next door over the hedge is the local recycling centre. I often have bits of rubbish I need to get rid of, but most of the time that is just an excuse to go there, because right inside the door they have the shipping container of dreams, full of bits they have for sale. Very tempted by these tools, but at the moment I have enough old rusty tools. Nothing maker related, but I got myself a new plant pot. So not much that took my fancy today, but I love the idea of them doing it, giving a new lease of life to things so they don't get wasted. Earlier in the year though, I found something great at the recycling centre. It's an old sack barrow and it weighs an absolute ton with solid tyres on it. But I'm not in the mood with dealing with that today. My garden is rather overgrown, and that is on purpose. Back in the spring, I put some wild meadow seeds down, and it really came up with some lovely flowers and looked great in the summer. And it was teeming with wildlife. You could hear the buzz of it all through the summer. It was lovely, full of insects and caterpillars, butterflies. It was lovely. But I think now that's it. Season's over. It needs all strimming back. battery powered tools are great in the workshop, but you know where I appreciate them even more? The garden. It's good to get that done, and actually being out here, going for a walk, doing some physical work has got me a bit more motivated. You can see there's this tree stump I need to remove, and I've been chopping bits off it, and I think I'm going to chop a bit more off it now and use a bit for a project. What I want this for is to make a business card holder. First, let's get the bark removed. I started the day unmotivated to come out here, but then after a nice walk in the nature reserve and a trip to the recycling centre, I was feeling a bit better. And then getting on and doing the strimming meant by midday I was in here motivated to actually make something I'd forgotten I needed. So I think I just have to reset my expectations for winter. No more getting out here at 8 in the morning. I'm just going to have to work up to it a bit. And I'm sure that's a problem for loads of us. I'm in a luxury position where I can get on with other things and choose when I work later in the day. So thank you for watching. Thanks to my patrons, and please subscribe for more videos.